What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. Each episode, take cereal, put on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host Tucker. In this episode, we're doing Cheerios Oat Crunch Cinnamon. Now, last time, obviously, with Cheerios Oat Crunch Oats and Honey, which Cheerios OC-O-N-H, shortened it to fit on here. It wasn't quite level of Honey Nut Cheerios, but I think part of the problem with that is because it was honey flavored, automatically that's what I'm going to compare it to. So while it was better than Cheerios, it didn't quite reach the B level and get up close to Honey Nut. So maybe, since Cinnamon's different from that, it won't be instantly compared and I'll have a chance to go a little higher. But let's just get into it. Pour some of this. A good cinnamon scent. Not too overpowering. Again, we have the different colored Cheerios, which is the multi-grain aspect, I guess. I didn't really put that together last time, but it is directly saying that on the back of the box, so I guess I should have. But looks-wise, not too different. You can sort of tell the dark specks of cinnamon, but that's about it. Need it a little more. Okay. Okay. This is a good cinnamon flavor. I was expecting cinnamon more like, I guess, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, this isn't quite that. Yeah. It's just a little better, I think. Again, like the other Oat Crunch variety, it's keeping that crunch pretty well while it's been, sogifying. So that's a good thing. It's living up to its name there, more or less. So that's good news. And again, the cinnamon flavor, it's not quite as sweet as cinnamon, I think, as a lot of the other cereals, which makes sense again because this seems like a more earthy, I'm going to say again, I guess just because oats are there. That's my correlation, but it's definitely a different feel than a lot of the other cinnamon stuff we've done. Maybe the cinnamon Special K, but that was just so strong, it's hard to really compare something to that. Now let's see how cinnamony this milk is getting. Yeah, it's kind of a mild version of that flavor, but there's cinnamon there. Yeah, it's a kind of weak cinnamon milk, but the taste is there. This was good, but I don't know if it was really too much better than the other Oat Crunch variety, unfortunately. So like I was saying, this is pretty much in line with the other Oat Crunch variety. It's not markedly worse or better in any way. It keeps that same crunch going. And the cinnamon flavor, I think, works pretty well with the pieces they have there, but it's not quite super high up. It doesn't do anything to really warrant that, in my opinion. The plus, though, is that it's not the same flavor as the Cheerios have done so far, so this is the first go at cinnamon Cheerios, so it can at least stand on its own in that aspect, and I appreciated that. I think the cinnamon flavor, again, worked pretty well, and it wasn't overly sweet or just insanely strong like Special K was. So I appreciated that, but it's still gonna probably be the same. And by that, of course, I mean that Cheerios Oat Crunch Cinnamon is gonna be a C too. both the Oat Crunches, I think, are cool variations on the Cheerios. Putting the oat pieces in there, making it, consistently crunchy, which Honey Nut Cheerios didn't really have an issue with, but Cheerios did kind of sogify as they were going. So this is a good way to improve on that, and I think the taste, again, on both of these is better than base Cheerios, but the cinnamon just doesn't quite nail anything to really move it into a higher tier. But again, C's respectable, so it's a good cereal, just not great. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried this other version of the Oat Crunch Cheerios. I think these are the only two, or they're at least the main two. So if you've tried them both, let me know how you would compare them. If you also think they're comparable, like I do, cool. But if not, feel free to let me know and vie for which one should be the better one. But until next time, stay delicious.